Okay, so since the short only got 3 views, I want to make sure that all of this information goes out, especially since we're in Northern exposure, November exposure. Oh, yeah, baby. So I want all of the people on this list to absolutely, for sure, know that A, they don't need to approach me. If you have your side of the story to tell, you can go to the authorities. But secondly, I'm going to be sharing with anybody, and you can come for me, right? Come for me for defamation of character, because I'm only going to be spitting the facts that I know about you. Okay. I'm not going to be pulling any cards or this, that, and the other. We'll get to that later. We'll do a deep dive into the psychology of you and all that good stuff. But I am going to put all of you on blast because I've got so many eyes on me, and it's the only way that I can actually protect myself. So here we go. We have, are you on the naughty or the nice list? We've got the dissociuses. That would be my entire uh, biological, well, I don't know, let's take some DNA tests, family, because I'm pretty sure that y'all like just like, ooh, took the will and like, yeah, in the house and all the things and said I was dead and all that. So yeah, coming for you on that. These are all, okay, so these are all the people that I will be more than likely coming after and suing in court. It's a long list. Then we have Micheline, right? I mean, that's my mom. Again, I want a DNA test because I'm not quite sure whether she stole me or not for my inheritance. Like, switched at birth. I know it seems a little crazy, but you don't know my not crazy mother. And then we have Bruce Olson with the Olson family. I mean, that's like what, the Scottish Rite or something like that. But I mean, the whole Masonic, I mean, you, your brothers, the family, everybody, like anything that I can pick from my brain and remember, yeah, definitely getting exposed. So David is included in that because he's got a really big part to play in this, doesn't he? And then we have the palace and perfect 10. So we're now traveling down to the south to people that decided to have a lot of fun with my social security number and pose as me and bring the Hell's Angels on me. I mean, come on, really? So yeah, we're gonna be deep diving into all of your shenanigans. Hey, maybe tapping into your past traumas. I don't know why that came up, but apparently we might be doing that. And then we have Leo and John. Oh, my favorite pastors. Y'all are ridiculous, okay? We're just going to put that. Y'all are ridiculous. And like I said, you might want to move the body, although I think that would probably be difficult. I think it would probably take a lot of people, unless unless the body has already been excavated by the authorities. Then we have, oh, William, duplicitous. And the shenanigans with Casey. Oh my gosh. And then Casey, really? Really? I mean, I knew you always hated me, but this is going a bit too far. Have fun with the case. And then we have, oh, my illustrious ex-husband and the abusive shenanigans and his parents, his family that I mean, 2 weeks in. 2 weeks in, I called y'all. You paid for the hotel that I ran to barefoot after he put a hole in the wall 2 weeks after we were married. But oh, and then the continuation of it. And he's bisexual. That one I did not catch, but it makes so much more sense why he would much rather go on another. I'm like, so John, and I'm trying to think of all the guys that you would go on those, those whatever. I we're gonna get into that. We're gonna deep dive and find out exactly who you've been shagging in the dumpsters overseas, sir. And then we've got, oh, Scott, you terrible, terrible person. Just a terrible person in general. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that. And if you want to continue with like the big death magic death spells, I will send photos to your pastor, like the mega church down the road. I will. And let's talk about your friend Benny. I know what you've been doing, Benny, for 30 years. Okay. And then we've got Tony. Oh, swa, swa, swa. I know you thought you were going to keep your nose clean, but you got involved with my family as well, didn't you? Didn't you? And you made a lot of money. Yeah. So, all of the people on this list, including anybody that's attached to them, most definitely is getting read to filth. Okay, so go ahead, lawyer up. In fact, I encourage you to come after me for defamation of character. I dare you to come after me, right? Because like all these up in arms of like all the what I'm saying online, but nobody has contacted me, right? Nobody. I haven't had any attorneys. I haven't this, that, and the other. Why? Because it's true. So it's not defamation. It's not slander. It's not libel if it's true. So please go ahead, get your attorneys, and come after me. I am stoked. I am excited. I am fired up, and I'm feeling good. Oh, and if you want to throw any of the witchcraft or this, that, and the other, I've got all the things in place for that, which I think you're starting to understand. You want to call? No, I am not conceited. I am patient, patient woman. And I think you're understanding that. And I got an army, a legion, invisible behind me. And I'm coming for that ass. Guaranteed. And then there's Q. That's how forgettable you are. I know you want to be so, but that's how forgettable you are, right? A blip on the radar, you psychopath. But it's okay. Like I mentioned before I left, on good terms, and left you whole and leaving that little beautiful gem in Alamo Heights just as sitting pretty, even better, like stocked, all of the things, and you go around doing and saying the things you did with all of the crazy ass spell work. And let's not talk about you letting a maintenance man into my Airbnb without informing me and installing cameras. So there's that. So yeah, it takes a while for the legal system to catch up with that. But anyways, have fun with the ring door. Have fun with my ex. I realize that you have not had fun with him, which is why he's my ex. I hope you had fun with sloppy seconds, but I'm pretty sure you caught a case. And it wasn't for me, I can guarantee you that. And if you want to go around and spread news like that, let's go ahead and take an STD panel. Who's been sleeping around on their husband, right? And who's not been sleeping around, and who has had testing, and who keeps their lady bits fresh and clean, unlike you. So, yeah, no, I did not forget you, you horrible stank ass hoe.